Good morning, everybody, wherever you are watching from. Good afternoon and good evening. I remain your humble host, Atonda. As I always say, this is just my own opinion and my honest and sincerity. We love our different opinion and we all are coming from different angle, different background, and different knowledge, which make every one of us think differently. That doesn't mean my own opinion is the best or your opinion is the best. But what simply implies is we come together and reason as ones and have a final conclusion in all ratification and in all issue. Life is very delicate. But if you want to become a more successful in life, you should learn how to reduce your output and increase your input. That is going to give you a greater chance to, to become more successful in life and to quickly reach your destination, which is very important. That does not mean you should not give, but what simply implies reduce your giving and increase your intake. By so doing, you are saving for the raining day or for the dry season. And what do I mean by that? Examples, you are having an income of 200,000 naira. That's your intake. And you should learn how to reduce or how to marginalize your output. You don't have to allow your basic salary to be lesser than your monthly giving. Learn how to reduce your output. By so doing, you are creating an avenue for you to be able to save some part of your income. You don't allow your expenditure to be greater than what you receive. For each and every one of us to become successful in life, because no one knows what the old age has for him or her. No one knows what is going to be the end of the game. No one knows what is going to be the end of the product. And no one can determine that at so age is going to pass away. No one can determine that. We don't have this knowledge. But what we know is we are all praying and we are all struggling to get to the old age. Life determines who is going to get there. We are all trying our best. We are all doing our best to make sure we live long on this earth. But either my best or your best is enough. Only God can determine that. Only God can determine when our journey is going to come to an end. We don't know. Even our beginning, we don't know. And our end, we don't know. So we should be preparing that we are going to get there. We are all going to be old. By so doing, at our early stage in life, at the beginning of our journey, at the way to our growth, we should learn how we are going to save for the old age. By the time we are strong, by the time we are still in the working class, we should learn how to reduce our giving, our output, and be able to save for later in future. Learn how to save for yourself. Learn how to create an avenue of that old age. Learn how to be able to prolong your life to your best determination. Learn how to save your territory. Learn how to protect your own. Learn how to protect your space. It's bound that we have to give. But our giving should be reduced to certain extent. We should be able to have what you are going to fall back on. Let us learn how to be able to make sure our produce give a lot of increasement or give a lot of output. But our intake, we should know how we are going to marginalize, how we are going to set a boundary between our output and our intake, because that determines how successful you are going to be. That determines to great extent you are going to be self-determined, self-thinking. We all should know how to protect whatever we are doing, how to increase our intake when we are still strong, when we are still able to work for it. Because it's whatever we're able to save now, that's what we are going to eat when we get old. Think outside the box. Learn how to enlarge your cost. Learn how to enlarge your intake. Learn how you can turn the output. Your output is determined by your knowledge. Your output is determined by your strength. But let's be able to think and increase our intake. Because whatever we are able to take now, whatever we are able to produce, whatever you are going to be able to save as of this age is what you are going to rely upon. That's what is going to be your end product. That will determine how you are going to live your old age. Our old age is very important because not many of us are going to get there. We are all praying to be able to get old. But it's within our power. But whatever the case may be, we should learn how to protect that age. You should learn how to be able to stand alone when you get there. You don't have to depend on anybody when you are old. Don't get me wrong. You should be able to depend on yourself. And whatever you are able to do now, whatever your output now will determine the extent you'll be determine the extent you'll be able to stand alone. You'll be able to walk alone. You'll be able to live a well good life. This age is very important, but our old age is more important. Because that time, you are not going to be able to walk. All your sense are gone. Some of us, most of our knowledge have gone. All what it remains is how you are able to save now. And that's what you are going to rely upon when you get there. We should learn how to save for our old age. How to stand alone. So that we will not rely on anybody for anything. Our present situation now determines our old age. Our knowledge now determines how you are going to live when you are there. Let us learn how to give, but reduce your giving. And increase your saving. At the end of the day, you'll be able to live long if God permits you, and be able to stand alone when you get to that old age. My giveaway will be coming up this month towards ending. Please love, share, and leave your comment. This is just my own opinion and my own understanding. Bye and God bless.